Hey Trackies, welcome back to another video. Please remember to smash that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. That's how the video gets to the YouTube algorithm. Share the video if y'all care. I hope y'all care, so share and sound off in the comment section below. Now, Trackies, when I told y'all that Brianna Williams means business, I meant she means absolute business, and I'm so excited for her, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen at the senior championships that is coming up at the end of the month, June 26th to the 30th. Now, incidentally, I watched a live with Brianna a few days ago, Trackies, and she was speaking in the live about going to the World Championship so confident.
And training is going really, really well. I'm training here in Los Angeles. I love it. Love my team, everything. It's been going just the way I wanted it to. Thank you, God. Always. Japan. Oh my gosh. Hey, Japan is in the house. I love Japan and I can't wait to be there. I literally cannot wait to be there. Yes, I'm ready for World Champs. Is it? September in Tokyo.
And I was like, yes, that is it, my gal. Get it. Y'all know Brianna Williams is one of my good gals. And I was like, oh my gosh, she sounds so confident. I don't know if I can ever recall Brianna Williams being on a live and discussing, heading off to a championships even before, the actual trials. So when I heard that, I was like, look here, my gal is going to go out there and do some damage. But Trackies, I wasn't going to load up her thing. I was actually going to wait until my previews for the national senior championships to let y'all know that look here, Brianna Williams mean business. But Brianna said, oh, we're not even gonna hold it down. We're not hold it down. We are screaming loud to the world. I want everybody to know that I am ready and I'm going to do some damage at the national championships, because she came out in the 200 meters and the 100 meters and she clocked a 11.04 seconds to take the win, and she also clocked a 22.69 seconds in that 200 meters. Now, Trackies, I have been talking about Brianna Williams and how she has looked particularly this season, and I even went as far as to say focus on that 200 meters that she ran. The 200 meters exactly where she clocked that 23.25 seconds, done in a negative 2.4 meters per second wind. That 200 told me that Brianna Williams would be coming strong in the 100 meters. But not only that, shortly after that, Trackies, she ran a 100 meters 11.08 seconds, where a lot of people came out and said, look here, that was a false start. And I was like, oh hell no, that wasn't a false start. That was classic Brianna Williams. And Trackies, it's so bad that for the last few weeks, I've been digging down the internet. I've been trying to find a particular race. I don't know if some of y'all remember 2019, Brianna Williams beating a Shelley and Fraser Price out of the blocks. Not surprising that she'd beat Elaine out of the blocks, but beating a Shelley and Fraser Price out of the blocks. Now, there was a view from the bleachers, that's the opposite side of the grandstand, that really showed you how good Brianna's start is. And it was really reminiscent of that. Now, as I said, I've been digging down the web, can't find it, right? Now, the actual video that exists online of that particular race is, the one from TV, and we know who, owns that. So there's no way I'm putting that up on screen. But as I said, there was a side view. If some of y'all remember that side view or remember that particular race and Brianna, and then fast forward to that 11.08 seconds, I was like, look here, that for me is classic Brianna Williams making a return. And this Brianna Williams is no nonsense. She's going to do some damage. But I also did point out in that same 100, look at Brianna Williams's final 40 in that race. I don't know if y'all are seeing what I'm seeing, but Brianna Williams is coming. Now, as I said, I was going to wait until, we get closer to the national championships to do my little preview and talk about, the athletes to look out for. But Brianna decided to come out and smack us and say, hello, talk about my name good right now. So that 22.69 seconds track is absolutely impressive. And now y'all see why she is so confident. Now, let's put that into perspective. The last time that Brianna ran below 23 seconds in that 200 meters was actually in 2022. Now, that time that she ran was 22.82 seconds. And in the 100 meters that same year, she ran her personal best 10.94 seconds in the 100 meters. Now, it's not the first time she's running 10.94. She ran it in 2019 as well. That same race that I was talking about, where Brianna, look here, she was leading that race from the gun up to about maybe 50 meters. She was that good out the blocks, trackies. But as I said, over the years, clearly her last 40, she has struggled with it. But what I've realized in this particular year is that last 40 is coming together quite nicely. So as I said, trackies, in 2022 was the last time she went below 23 seconds, and she ran at 10.94 seconds. Now, in comparison, in 2023, she ran 23.38 and she ran at 11.01 seconds that year. And in 2024, trackies, over the 200, she ran 23.54 seconds. In the 100, she ran an 11.08 seconds. So y'all can clearly see that she's been hovering around 11 seconds when she hasn't dipped below 23 seconds. But when she dips below 23 seconds, trouble daddy. But it's even more impressive, trackies, because that 200 meters, that 22.69 seconds that Brianna Williams clocked is her second fastest 200-meter time ever. You heard me? Her second fastest ever, going all the way back to 2018, where she clocked that 22.50 seconds. So, call me crazy. But trackies, this is a signal of intent for Brianna Williams. That 100-meter PB, if we're that close to that 22.50 seconds, and as far as I'm concerned, these last few weeks, she's going to be tapering, getting ready for the championships. I am seeing her going below that 22.50 seconds at the national championships over the 200, but it also makes that 100 meters even more impressive. And I'm looking out for a personal best from Brianna Williams. And I'm not going to lie, trackies, this women's 100 meters is going to be absolutely special. I see a lot of athletes peeking their heads out, and so far, there's not really any major separation to speak of just yet. And it's going to come down to, as far as I'm concerned, hundreds of a second to separate these athletes. But for sure, Brianna Williams will be there vying for one of those spots. I'm actually scared, to call this women's 100 meters. But you know what? I'm going to try my best by the time we get around to, trials, and tell y'all my thoughts as it relates to who could potentially stand on top. But as things stand right now, I'm loving, loving, loving everything that I'm seeing from our Brianna Williams. And I'm glad that she's back. One of the good girl them back and ready to deliver. Trackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So Brianna Williams clocks a 11.04 seconds in the 100 meters and a 22.69 seconds in the 200 meters. Her second fastest performance ever over that particular distance. Uno think such about that? Me think such about that? Like the video, of course, trackies, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.